One of the things that makes LA the beautiful city that it is its diversity, from its ethnic and cultural diversity to economic diversity and diversity of dreams that we have.
Even though we were born and raised as Americans, we weren't seen or treated as such.
I just wanted to be heard.
Si no lo haces ahora, ¿cuándo?
His new internal emails from the University of Southern California show that money talks, frankly.
Anything you want to say to your customers, Vanessa?
The impeachment inquiry goes public tomorrow into President Trump's dealings with Ukraine.
In downtown Los Angeles, hundreds of students marched to the federal building in support of DACA.
He looked up at me, he kept saying, Mommy, Mommy, I can't breathe.
It doesn't matter how safe your community is, it can happen anywhere.
You don't know what's going to happen out here in these streets. You know, it's survival out here.
We don't have enough housing.
You can go forward. You can build on today. The one sacrifice you have to make is to try.
Es difícil, pero sí se puede hacer este cambio.
We need the arts now more than ever as a public health intervention.
This city doesn't care where you've been, it just kind of cares where you want to go. It's a city of second chances.
It's the 2020 Los Angeles Area Emmys. Please welcome your host, the co-anchor of CBS 2's 5, 6, and 11 p.m. broadcasts, a former Governor's Award recipient and two-time nominee tonight, Pat Harvey.
Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Los Angeles Area Emmys. I'm your host, Pat Harvey, here on location outside the Television Academy. As we honor the achievements of our peers tonight, I hope you can appreciate that if anyone is equipped to handle an award show in a virtual space, it's the broadcast news community. We began this year with the tremendous loss of a beloved icon, entered into an unprecedented social lockdown amidst a global pandemic, and activated the greatest civil rights movement in a generation. And through it all, never once have our news teams tired or wavered, because in a city where there are millions of voices straining for a platform, local news fulfills a key role. We are the platform. Now, before we get started, I want to take a moment to thank our Los Angeles Area Vice Chair, Mitch Waldo, and our Los Angeles Area Governors, Paul Button and Christy Lynn Lugo Lee. And also, I want to thank all of you, my peers and colleagues. You and your work are essential. Now, you'll notice that our show was clearly pre-taped at different times and at different places, which I see as just another example of how scrappy local news is. In fact, even the nominated parties were required to pre-tape an acceptance speech in advance in the event that their piece is selected as a winner. Roy Choi was so good at it, he recorded 18 acceptance speeches, even for things he wasn't nominated for. I appreciate his gumption. Now, I'd like to introduce the presenter of our first award. She is a veteran of the field and the anchor of Spectrum One News here in Los Angeles, a team nominated for 14 awards tonight. Please welcome Lisa McCree.
Hi, Pat. Thank you all for having me tonight. And thank you, Los Angeles, for allowing all of us in news to be a part of your community. One of the joys of this medium is exploring all of the unique characteristics that define our wonderful city. And the first award of the evening is for a category that embodies that spirit, LA Local Color. The teams nominated tonight each amplify the voices of Los Angeles through their work and bring the essence of our city into the homes of our viewers. The way we live, the way we work, the way we create, the way we lift each other up. These are the stories that define LA. Let's take a look at the nominees.
LA Local Color. LA Art Zone Expo Line People and Places, LA County Channel.
Metro has a public art program, the largest in the region, actually. Every station has art in it.
Posible LA, KMEX.
Yo soy primera generación acá en Estados Unidos. Mis papás, como muchos, llegaron como inmigrantes a este país con esperanzas y sueños para sus hijos, ¿no?
Transformation, Broken Bread, KCET.
This is creating, the world that we ought to have, where enemies who used to shoot at each other make croissants back there.
Night Shift, KCET.
Me gusta trabajar sola porque no estoy presionada, pero a la vez es peligroso trabajar sola.
Dia de los Muertos, Artbound, KCET.
Hands down, without question, it is the most important celebration for Zapotecs on both sides of the border.
And the Emmy goes to
Transformation, Broken Bread, KCET.
On behalf of the Broken Bread team, the City of Los Angeles, and everyone that was involved, we want to thank you for this award. And this award is amazing, but it's just a start. But a start is where we start. Love you, baby.
And now let's take a look at the nominees for our next category, Live Special Events.
Live Special Events Programming. Parade Countdown, KTLA 5.
Welcome back to Pasadena. This is Parade Countdown. Just 1 hour to go now for the Tournament of Roses Parade. Very excited. A lot of folks here.
60th Annual LA County Holiday Celebration, PBS SoCal.
This afternoon, we are so excited to share the music and dancing that reflects the remarkably diverse communities that Los Angeles is known for.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
60th Annual LA County Holiday Celebration, PBS SoCal.
On behalf of my producing partners, the Music Center, PBS SoCal, and our entire production team, I want to thank the Academy for this honor. I'm dedicating this award to the hundreds of talented artists who share their cultural and family traditions with all of us. It's the power of music that brings us all together. And finally, a sincere thank you to the LA County Board of Supervisors, who ensures that every resident of the county has meaningful access to the arts and culture. Thank you, and stay well.
Congratulations, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us, Lisa. Our next presenter is a journalist in both broadcast news and radio, and currently serves as the anchor of A Primera Hora on KMEX DT Los Angeles. Here is Gabriela Teissier.
Thank you, Pat. Our next category is what our city is known for, entertainment. But entertainment in Los Angeles isn't limited to our flagship industry. It's not just the glamour of Hollywood. It's also the experimental theater in West LA and the jazz club in Little Tokyo. From grand red carpets to intimate venues, it's all about the incredible talent, big or small. That's the beating heart of our town. And now, let them entertain you. Here are the nominees.
Entertainment. Award season in LA, LA City View 35.
It's choreography. It's a ballet behind the stage, and that's why we rehearse it several times.
Jazz City, SoCal Connected, KCET.
Audiences are witnessing a special moment of freedom in LA's jazz history, where experimentation is encouraged.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Jazz City, SoCal Connected, KCET.
Hey everyone, this is Eric Fernandez. I was the producer on the Jazz City piece, and I'm thrilled that it won the Emmy for its category. Really, it's a genuine honor. So I want to thank the whole team at KCET. First of all, Juan Davis, Karen Fauché, Michael Blecker, and Michael Ray. Y'all were a tremendous team to work with. And also thank you to all the young musicians, artists, and folks who shared their story with us. I'm glad everyone loved the piece. I had a great time making it. Thank you.
Congratulations. I believe we will not see those venues and events happen quite like that anymore, at least in the near future. But the entertainment news stories will for sure keep on coming. Here are this year's nominees.
Entertainment news story. The story of Southern California. Eyewitness News at 4 and 5 p.m. ABC 7.
The industry was exploding and television stations were experimenting with what to show.
Nipsey Hussle, Life, Death, and Resurrection. CBS 2 News and KCAL 9 News. CBS 2 KCAL 9.
The outpouring of love started almost immediately, with huge crowds bringing candles and flowers.
And the Emmy for Entertainment news story goes to
Nipsey Hussle, Life, Death, and Resurrection. CBS 2 News and KCAL 9 News. CBS 2 KCAL 9.
We set out to cover Nipsey Hussle's Grammy nomination, his upbringing, and his unwavering commitment to his beloved community. And it was quite a blow to find ourselves just 6 weeks later covering his killing and the tributes that followed. On behalf of producer Jerry Shaftel-Constant, Jennifer Pierce, and myself, we thank you for this honor. And thank you to photographers Marvin Stone and Dan Caston, to editor Morgan Martini, and the entire team at CBS 2 News and KCAL 9 News. In the words of Nipsey's partner, Lauren London, the marathon continues.
Our next category is for those specials or series that serve to educate and inform the Los Angeles community. Here are the nominees for education and information.
Education, information. Under Pressure, SoCal Connected, KCET.
You can't interject fairness into a system that's set up from the beginning to not be fair.
Cyberwork and the American Dream, PBS SoCal.
One of the challenges of explaining the impact of AI is that it will change every single major industry. I think AI is the new electricity.
Cash and Courage, California Live, NBC4.
The thought of operating on their little boy's brain terrified Will and Jennifer, but Dr. Steinberg had a special weapon to help fight for cash.
Life in Plastic, SoCal Connected, KCET.
There's so many different kinds of materials that are so much more complicated than they were 30 years ago.
LA Foodways, KCET.
Many people don't realize that LA was the largest agricultural county in the country up until the 1950s. Now we're home to the largest food insecure population in the nation.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Cyberwork and the American Dream, PBS SoCal.
We want to thank the Television Academy for honoring our film. We also want to thank our co-producers at PBS SoCal, Michelle Merker and Andrew Russell, for their commitment and dedication to the project.
Cyberwork is an educational film about the history and future of work in the age of artificial intelligence. We invite teachers and community groups to look at our website for a comprehensive curriculum and list of discussion questions.
So for more information, go to cyberworkdream.com. And thank you.
Before retiring from CBS 2 and KCAL 9 this year, he covered nearly every major local news event in Southern California over the last 43 years. Please welcome Dave Lopez.
Hello, everyone. I'm here at the Television Academy to present the award for Sports Series Programming, live broadcast. We Angelenos have it made when it comes to live sports. Rooting for the home team is easy when there are so many. The greater Los Angeles area boasts 11 major league sports teams, from football to basketball to baseball, hockey, and soccer. Our city is absolutely teeming with sports excellence. It's a part of our culture. In fact, if you look at Emmy here behind me, you see how she's holding the atom? Well, she's actually slam dunking it. The WNBA has been trying to recruit her for years. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Sports Series Programming Live Broadcast. Access Sportsnet Dodgers, Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Obviously, two iconic franchises going at it. We know the history behind the Dodgers and the Yankees meeting 11 times in the World Series.
Access Sportsnet Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
In this day and age, you got to be able to knock down threes. You got to knock down threes, but you got to be able to play defense to win a championship. If you can control the paint, you probably can control the ring.
And the LA Area Emmy goes to
Access Sportsnet Dodgers, Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Hi, it's Stu Mitchell from Access Sportsnet Dodgers alongside Dave Ramazano from Access Sportsnet Lakers.
Our entire group at Spectrum works together to make our Lakers and Dodgers shows great. But tonight, congratulations to you, Stu, on leading our Dodgers shows to this.
Thanks, Dave. It's an honor for both of our networks. But tonight, I'd like to do a special acknowledgement to our group that's been with Sportsnet LA since our first season. This is our third honor in the last 5 seasons. That's a testament to some truly awesome coworkers. Thanks again, and go Dodgers.
All right, now, let's check out the nominees for Sports Series Programming Post-Production. Please enjoy this package of tightly edited and color-corrected clips.
Sports Series Programming Post-Produced. Backstage Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
I love guys hitting the floor. We're not playing hard enough, but we're not doing that.
We're not going to try to injure anyone and do anything stupid, but we definitely want to play with physicality.
Backstage Dodgers, Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Oh! Where did that hands? I was trying to duck and it freaking, oh my God.
Ducks Weekly, Prime Ticket.
Now they're on their feet paying tribute to Ryan Getzlaf, and well-deserved honor for the captain.
And the Emmy goes to
Backstage Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
Thank you very much for this honor. We truly appreciate this. Everyone at Spectrum Original Departments truly appreciates this. This is truly a team award. I want to say thank you to the Lakers. Without the Lakers, this show would not exist. Special thank you to our camera operators who travel with us. Thank you to our bosses, Dan Finnerty. Thank you, Brian DeClue. And a big special thank you from my producing partner, Jesse Aaron. Without him, this show would not exist. Thank you.
And coming up, we have a whole group of nominees for Sports Tees that you don't want to miss. Stick around. They're coming up right now.
Sports Tees. Dodgers Yankees Tees, Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
It's the Dodgers and the Yankees, like it should be, as the two best teams in baseball. And it begins right now.
CIF Southern Section, Week 0, Prime Ticket.
You want to know if I'm ready, Bruce? I've been ready. We got the color, the pageantry, the nighttime sky, the game of the week.
A story about Ryan Getzlaf, Fox Sports West.
He's been the Ducks captain for 10 seasons.
But to us, he'll always be Dad.
2019 Los Angeles Angels home opener, Fox Sports West.
For 53 summers, the Big A has been the stage for players and moments that Halo fans will never forget.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
CIF Southern Section, Week 0, Prime Ticket.
Hi, my name is Oprah. I'm at the People magazine cover shoot.
It really does seem like the American dream.
I am the sexiest man alive.
I'm very flattered.
It's going to be wild.
Pick up your copy today.
A big thank you to our partner, People magazine. Our next presenter is one of the most familiar faces in Los Angeles news. She's an NBC News reporter and the anchor of both the 5 and 11 p.m. broadcasts on KNBC in Los Angeles. Please welcome Colleen Williams.
Hi, everyone. I have the honor of presenting the Los Angeles Area Emmy for Arts. With a city so rich in culture as ours, art surrounds us at every turn. It's in our architecture, our music, it's in our gardens and in our murals. Even our street tacos are a little bit of an art form. And just as artists are compelled to explore the world through their medium, we are compelled to explore the artist's work and lives through our medium. The two pieces nominated tonight both paint vivid portraits of artists who have enriched our world. Let's take a look.
Arts. Masters of Modern Design, the art of the Japanese American experience. Artbound, KCET.
Unlike his interlocking sculptures that were meant to be portable, Noguchi described this work as being an antidote to impermanence.
American Voices, PBS SoCal.
There's something about the human voice. It's this instrument we carry around with us. It's the most intimate of all instruments.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Masters of Modern Design, the art of the Japanese American experience. Artbound, KCET.
Wow, this is truly an honor. I'm accepting this award on behalf of KCET, the Japanese American National Museum, and everyone that contributed to this project. I want to thank all the participants for sharing their incredible stories with us. And I also want to dedicate this award to everyone that was unjustly incarcerated during World War II in America's concentration camps, and everyone out there that's continuing the fight for justice and equality. Thank you.
Next up, here are the nominees for Art, Cultural, or Historical News Story.
Art, Cultural, Historical News Story. 100-year-old dance teacher, Fox 11 News at 10 p.m., KTTV TV.
Fujima Kansuma watches her dance students as she has for 7 decades.
Basurarte, solo a las 11, KMEX.
Entre uno y otro chispazo en su taller, sus creaciones lo llevaron al LA Art Show.
50 years of fighting on. Fox 11 News at 10 p.m., KTTV TV.
Dr. Bartner has taken the band around the world, from Abbey Road to the Eiffel Tower to the Great Wall of China.
The aquatic veins of Los Angeles. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Ante la mirada atónita de cientos de incrédulos, el agua comenzó a correr.
Operation Children First, Vietnam. KTLA 5 Morning News. KTLA 5.
Bone disease, autoimmune disorders, brain and birth defects. Today, the kids of Southeast Asia are fighting a different kind of war.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
50 years of fighting on. Fox 11 News at 10 p.m. KTTV TV.
I'm just so happy to have worked alongside Alex and Debbie on this story. Both them and everyone at KTTV is always striving for excellence, and that's why I'm so proud to be part of this team. Thank you.
And now, let's see the teams who explore the story of our city. Here are the nominees for Culture and History.
Culture, History. Griffith Park, The Untold History. Lost LA, KCET.
Its boundaries are so expansive, its terrain so rugged, there's no one place you can stand to take it all in.
Vision 2030, Future of SoCal, Spectrum News 1.
Given the trends today, by 2030, you're going to see more segregation than ever before in terms of the haves and have-nots.
3 Views of Manzanar, Lost LA, KCET.
And he says, no, I need to do this. I'm going to build a camera and I'm going to photograph Camp Life so something like this never happens again.
And the Emmy goes to
3 Views of Manzanar, Lost LA, KCET.
Thank you to the Academy for this award, which I accept on behalf of the entire production team from KCET and the University of Southern California Libraries. I'd like to dedicate it to Toyo Miyatake, a photographer and incarceree who courageously smuggled camera parts into Manzanar, a man who took extraordinary risks to document that historic injustice for future generations. This award's for him. Thank you.
She's a news anchor for Noticiero Telemundo 52 at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 11 p.m., and a 2-time nominee tonight, Ana Patricia Candiani.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches a todos. I hope you are enjoying this historic virtual celebration. The 3 awards I am presenting tonight remind us all that no matter what, local news has your back. They shine a spotlight on anything from pyramid schemes to illegal poppy mills, to food safety, to gun violence, you name it. They report on it. First up is Investigative News Story. Here are the nominees.
Investigative News Story. Sick Puppy Peddlers, Fox 11 News at 10 p.m., KTTV TV.
Every puppy you've just seen was dead within days of being illegally sold in public by these 2 women.
Bajo la Lupa, Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Este caso puso en tela de juicio y sacudió con fuerza a la agencia de más de 9,000 empleados.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Bajo la Lupa, Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Wow, this is an amazing surprise, and I just want to thank all the families that share their stories about these children that should be here enjoying life. I would like to thank Marco Flores, our news director, Sandra Salazar, our assistant news director, for pushing very hard to get this done right. And the time allocated, the great photography, Arturo Quesada, Andres Bruna, producing also Andres Bruna, and we're very thankful.
Next up, the nominees for Business or Consumer News Story. Let's take a look.
Business Consumer News Story. Something's fishy. What's on your plate? The Beat on 1 Morning News, Spectrum News 1.
43%, almost half of the salmon samples that they tested were mislabeled.
Pyramid fraud, Da Vinci, Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Otros invirtieron entre $6 a $1,000, pero para ellos cada centavo que entregaron representa algo importante en sus vidas.
How Wolfgang Puck revolutionized the food industry. Fox 11 News at 10 p.m., KTTV TV.
In the process, the name Wolfgang Puck became a brand.
And the Emmy goes to...
Pyramid Fraud, Da Vinci, Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Thank you so much for this recognition. First of all, I would like to thank the Academy, and secondly, my bosses, Marco and Sandra. Thank you so much for your support that you always give me when I do these special investigations. And this also goes to all those victims that share their story with me to help alert the community so they wouldn't become victims of this investment fraud. Thank you so much. It is an honor receiving this today, and to all of my colleagues, congratulations.
This is the last award I am presenting. I hope you are continue enjoying this celebration. If you get drunk, don't worry. You are already at home. You don't need to drive. Just drive safe to the bedroom. And now, here are the nominees for the Los Angeles Area Emmy Award for Live Special Events News.
Live Special Events News. LA Under the Gun, Spectrum News 1.
Gun violence is a public health emergency, and we continue to lose the lives of young people on a daily basis.
Borderline, 1 year later, NBC4.
November 7th, 2018.
A lot of gunshots.
A single gunman walked into Borderline and began a seemingly random killing spree.
And the Emmy goes to...
LA Under the Gun, Spectrum News 1.
Thank you to the Academy for this honor. We started by following one of the busiest emergency rooms in Los Angeles, where treating gunshot wounds is a common occurrence. And we ended with a thought-provoking discussion led by Alex Cohen and Giselle Fernandez about gun violence with a host of vested community leaders. We want to thank everyone involved for putting this together, from Chris Martin, Dina Demetrius, and Kaylee Milas, and the entire crew behind the production, and to all the voices who contributed their thoughts, perspectives on such an important issue. Thank you.
The presenter of our next 3 awards is also nominated for 2 awards himself this evening. He's the anchor of KTLA's signature broadcast, KTLA 5 Morning News, as well as the host of Frank Buckley Interviews. Here is Frank Buckley.
Thank you so much, Pat, and hello, everyone. It is my pleasure to present the Los Angeles Area Emmy for Feature segment. One of the perks of our medium is the chance to connect with our community. We have the privilege and the responsibility to explore the nuances of Los Angeles and its fascinating people, and that's what feature segments do. We make personal, human connections and, in turn, extend that connection to our viewers. Let's see the nominees for Feature segment.
Feature segment. Masters of Modern Design, Kei Sekimachi, Artbound, kcet.org.
So it's the thread that starts it all. However you manipulate that thread.
The New Normal, Year-Round Wildfires, SoCal Connected, KCET.
What does the future look like in a year-round fire season? And who is gonna pay for it all?
Las Bicicletas Urbanas, Acceso Total, KBEA.
Mira la televisión y tiene otra de aquel lado también. Sube más, nada más que ahorita es lo que estamos arreglando.
The kitchen that paved the way for job training and food waste reduction. Broken Bread, KCET.
Someone said that's no good. Who is that person? Where you at, man?
Women lead the future of aerospace. Blue Sky Metropolis, KCET.
NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Vandy Verma and Diana Trujillo are preparing a new Mars rover for its launch in 2020.
RoboCamp reboots Young Lives. LA County Close-Up, LA County Channel.
These kids, they've been through so much. How could we not give them everything we possibly could?
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to...
Women lead the future of aerospace. Blue Sky Metropolis, KCET.
I accept this award in memory of Amelia Earhart. She was born 123 years ago, just this past Thursday. She lived in Toluca Lake and operated a flight school in Burbank. She once said, "The most difficult thing is the decision to act." The rest is merely tenacity. Amelia inspired the women in this film. Thank you.
Next up, the nominees for News Series. Let's take a look.
News Series. Responde, KVEA.
En conjunto, nuestros televidentes perdieron más de $21,600 en cuotas pagadas a Sadoria.
Streets of Shame, NBC4.
LA has no rodent abatement program to deal with an exploding rat population and the fleas that could spread serious disease.
Pizarrón, KVEA.
Parece un juguete, pero de juego no tiene nada. Es un prototipo en escala del 1 al 10 de lo que sería un auto real.
People Making a Difference. CBS 2 KCAL 9.
The Giving Keys employs 40 people. 60% of them who work on the production team were formerly homeless and now earn a living wage with benefits.
And the Emmy goes to
Pizarrón, KVEA.
Wow, thank you. Thank you to the Academy and to Telemundo 52, Celia and Ruben for giving us a platform to tell these important and powerful stories of our children. This wouldn't have been possible without the great effort of Lynette Arauz, Art Davila, Marcela Navarrete, among many others who help us each week to give our Southern California children a voice. Pizarrón 52 really believes in the power of education to change our world. Thank you.
And finally, I'm here to inform you of the nominees for Public Service Announcement. Check them out.
Public Service Announcement. Recreational Reefer Madness. WeHo TV, City of West Hollywood.
Refrain from smoking your recreational marijuana in public. It's illegal. It's immoral. And don't be a and ruin it for the rest of us.
No smoking in Griffith Park. LA City View 35.
Let's protect our wildlife together. Please, no smoking in Griffith Park.
Drive baked, get booked. LA County Channel.
Interesting weather we're having.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Drive baked, get booked. LA County Channel.
I just want to thank the incredibly creative and fun crew of the video production unit at the Sheriff's Department.
This piece was a tremendous amount of fun to work on, and I just want to say thank you for this recognition. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for this Emmy. I am very proud of the video production unit and everybody at the LASD.
Thanks to the Academy, and thanks to all the creative people at the video production unit, our actors Austin and Jason, and thanks to Paul and Adam for helping as well.
Thank you so much to Frank Buckley, and a huge congratulations to our winners. Now, please join me in welcoming an award-winning journalist, reporter, and anchor for the LA County Channel, as well as a proud Angelino, born and raised here. Here is Naibe Reynoso.
Thank you, Pat, and good evening, everyone. In such a dynamic city as Los Angeles, it's up to us in news to not only follow the story, but to keep pace with it. And oftentimes, keeping pace requires us to don the roles of detective and historian in addition to journalist. It requires of us not only dogged pursuit of the truth, but also an unwavering empathy for the people we serve. The pieces represented in our next two categories, crime, social issues, and crime, social issues, news story, are shining examples of how news media is vital to understanding where we are as a community and how we got here. Here are your nominees.
Crime, social issues. Watts, Broken Bread, KCET.
Food always good here.
Your hands on the go. Don't put, he ain't putting none in your face.
Voices from the front line. China's war on poverty. PBS SoCal.
In remote Phu-Hai County, a private company is bringing capital and jobs to the countryside.
Who killed Josiah? SoCal Connected, KCET.
The ruling was met with outrage. Justice for Josiah became a battle cry, and Charmaine was leading the charge.
Freedom Writers, stories from the heart. PBS SoCal.
I was able to yell on a piece of paper. I was able to be happy in a sheet of paper, and that was very comforting.
And the Emmy for Crime Social Issues goes to
Freedom Writers, Stories from the Heart, PBS SoCal.
Hi, this is Don Hahn, and I just want to say thank you for this great honor. Freedom Writers is a story about teachers, and one teacher in particular, Erin Gruelle, whose organization Freedom Writers has been around for a couple decades, helping students and teachers learn how to use literature, reading, and most importantly, journaling and writing to give perspective to our very complex lives. Telling Erin's story has been a real honor. And so hats off to you, Erin, and congratulations to you and Freedom Writers Organization for all the great work you do. None of us would be here without great teachers. Thanks also to KOCE, KCET, Andy Russell, Juan Deves, Maura Finney, and our great partners in public broadcasting, and also to our producer, Lori Korngable, and Stephen Yao, who helped pull this movie together. Thanks, everyone, and good night.
And now, let's see the nominees for Crime Social Issues News Story.
Crime Social Issues News Story. The Manson Murders, 50 years later. CBS 2 News and KCAL 9 News, CBS 2 KCAL 9.
And Mother said Sharon's dead. And I thought, I'm not hearing things correctly.
El Eco de las Balas. Noticiero Telemundo 52 a las 6 a.m. KBEA.
Es mi vida. Me pasó y tengo que vivir con aquella memoria hasta que me muera.
Positive Change Prison Program proving to be a success. KTLA 5 News at 10 p.m. KTLA 5.
It's our goal to believe in them and to facilitate true change in their lives and help them grab a hold of their destiny and plug into their purpose.
Mercancía Carnal. Noticiero Telemundo 52, KBEA.
Primera muerde la carnada y se sube al vehículo de un oficial que se está haciendo pasar por un cliente.
Haz la diferencia. Postúlate. Solo a las 11. KMEX.
Corre para algo, para un concilio o para la asamblea o el senado o lo que sea, pero corre.
Manson, 50 years later. Eyewitness News at 5 p.m., ABC 7.
You saw a side of humanity that you didn't think existed.
And the Emmy goes to
Mercancía Carnal. Noticiero Telemundo 52, KBEA.
Thank you to the Academy for this Emmy Award for our special series, Mercancía Carnal. We wanted to put a light on survivors of human trafficking, being that Los Angeles is the hub, one of the hubs of human trafficking in the whole nation. Thank you to my Telemundo 52 family, especially Lynette Arauz. Also, thank you to George Lopez. And also, thank you to Fernando Escamilla and Gustavo Barrios. Also, thank you to my bosses, Rubén and Celia. Y también gracias a mi mamá y mi familia por siempre apoyarme en cada paso que doy en mi carrera. Muchas gracias.
And when you rely on the news for information about what is happening right now, these teams have you covered. Please join me in viewing the nominees for Information Segment.
Information Segment. Brenda Tracy, rape survivor. LA Times Today. Spectrum News 1.
I mean, she really does break down when reliving it. It's because she's reliving it.
Dairy Alternatives. Converting cattle methane into renewable energy. Earth Focus. KCET.
This digester, in terms of greenhouse gas impacts, would have the same impact as removing over 3,000 cars from the road.
Platform Holly. LA Times Today. Spectrum News 1.
It's going to cost, what, $350 million to shut this?
These are estimates that the State Land Commission passed on to me.
The Street Within. LA Times Today. Spectrum News 1.
I'm gonna have me a new way of looking, a new attitude, a new way of wearing my hair, and a new walk, baby.
Discovering the Universe. Lost LA. KCET.
What do you think happens if I push this button? I didn't touch anything. Okay.
Women of Apollo. LA Times Today. Spectrum News 1.
So I didn't know I was the first at the time until I got over there, and then obviously it became pretty apparent.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Discovering the Universe. Lost LA. KCET.
Thank you to the Academy for this award, which I accept on behalf of our entire production team from KCET and the University of Southern California Libraries. Special thanks go to director Matt Bass and his crew, and to producer Angela Boisvert, who really did the heavy lifting of taking these stories about the past and turning them into half-hour episodes of television. Thank you.
This is the front door.
Here's the living room.
The hallway that takes us to
the kitchen.
The bedroom.
Oh, and of course, where we spend most of our time.
The backyard.
He's known as one of the founders of the gourmet food truck movement in LA and is nominated 3 times tonight for his broadcasting work on KCET's Broken Bread. Here's Roy Choi.
Hey, Los Angeles. I'm so happy to be here in front of the Television Academy to present 3 awards tonight. I was so excited to do this. I actually camped out overnight so I could be first. I am going first, right? Anyway, the first award I'm presenting, live coverage of an unscheduled event, is truly next level reporting. As you know, Los Angeles is my hometown. I love LA, and I know you do too. Here are the nominees.
Live coverage of an unscheduled news event. Tick Fire, Cavea.
Tener que mover nuestro vehículo inmediatamente.
Te vamos a interrumpir para que te salgas de ahí. En lo que Raymond se sale de ahí.
Getty Fire, ABC7.
Consistent wind may not be 30 miles per hour. It's enough to do this. It's enough to make this firefight so incredibly hard.
Saugus High School Shooting, KMEX.
También hay que recordarle a todo el mundo que los rumores de que el pistolero habría perdido la vida no son reales.
Little Mountain Fire, KVEA.
Y varios helicópteros capaces de rociar 2.600 galones de agua en cada viaje. Y solo así lograron detener el avance de estas llamas.
Easy Fire, KVEA.
Balbino Avilés está precisamente en ese lugar, en el corazón del incendio. Nos ha traído de primera mano la información y sigue en el lugar junto con nuestro compañero Richard Huerta.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Tick Fire, KVEA.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here again representing Telemundo 52, KVEA. We are a great family, but I think this special award has to go to Raymond Mesa and Manuel Cisco. They were right there on the line of fire, and thanks to their camera and their work, we were able to experience what these families were experiencing that tragic day. Thank you very much to the Academy. Thank you to the entire family of Telemundo 52, and one more.
Our next award is for an informational series more than 50% remote. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Informational series more than 50% remote. LA County Close-Up, Homelessness series, LA County Channel.
It just takes one bad day and it can happen to anybody.
The SoCal Scene, Spectrum News 1.
I'm old and beat up, been through a lot. I'm amazed that I'm still here. I'm even more amazed that I'm still sing the way I sing. I shouldn't be able to do it.
LA Stories with Giselle Fernandez, Spectrum News 1.
When we make art, it is an act of medicine. It's social medicine that allows us to connect with each other.
And the Emmy goes to
LA County Close-Up, Homelessness series, LA County Channel.
On behalf of the LA County Channel and in partnership with LA 36, we accept the award for Best Informational Series more than 50% remote. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to tell the stories that come out of LA County, the diverse voices, all those stories that we care about. But this award also goes to the team that make those stories happen. Thank you so much.
And now, here are the nominees for Informational Series, more than 50% in studio.
Informational series, more than 50% studio. LA Times Today, Spectrum News 1.
The river is a popular thoroughfare. Many make it across, often guided by a smuggler. But those who are unsuccessful are forced to turn back.
Frank Buckley interviews, KTLA 5.
It's important to wake up and have a purpose. Yeah. And I was fortunate enough to find my passion, find my purpose, and off we go.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
LA Times Today, Spectrum News 1.
Thank you, Emmy judges, for recognizing the work of all of the amazing journalists in Southern California, especially in a time when news matters so much. The LA Times Today team is honored to be among them and recognized for the wonderful collaboration between the LA Times and Spectrum News One, which includes world-class journalists, brilliant producers, talented editors and engineers, and a first-rate crew. On behalf of our team, thank you so much for this honor.
Every year, the Television Academy Los Angeles Area Governors Committee honors a recipient whose contributions in both television and the greater LA area are so remarkable that the medium and the community are forever altered for so much the better. I am, of course, talking about the Los Angeles Area Emmy Governors Award. And although this year's recipient is the very definition of all that this award represents, he is tragically no longer with us. Sports champion, philanthropist, legend, and above all, loving husband and father. Kobe Bryant was nominated to receive this award by Spectrum Sportsnet for the indelible mark he left on Southern California television, the Los Angeles community, and the world at large. Here to both present and accept the Los Angeles Area Emmy Governors Award on behalf of his friend Kobe Bryant, please welcome the inimitable John Williams.
Hello, I'm John Williams, and I am happy and privileged to accept the Governor's Award on behalf of my friend Kobe Bryant. About 10 years ago, I got a call that Kobe Bryant wanted to have lunch with me. And this surprised me because I knew nothing about basketball. I've never been to a game, high school game, college, or professional, and had no idea what he wanted to talk about. And we met and had a wonderful time. And he explained to me that he wanted to meet me because his daughters were great fans of the Harry Potter music. And they and Kobe wanted to know, how was all the music put together? How do you write all of that for all the instruments and so on? And had a keen interest of a serious student wanting to know everything I could tell him about it. And over the next few years, we became friends. He would come to some of my Hollywood Bowl concerts and bring the girls, and we had a wonderful time. He'd come backstage. And a little further down in our relationship, he produced his wonderful little poem, Dear Basketball, which is his tribute to basketball and his thanks to the game. And then he'd done a film about it, and would I write the score for the film? I told him, of course I would, which I did with the greatest pleasure. It was really a lot of fun. And he came back to the Bowl a year or so later. We performed it there together for the audience, and Kobe won an Oscar for his film. We all know what a great athlete he was, and those of us fortunate enough to know him, what a great, fabulous person he was. And I think it might be fun now to look back on some of his achievements.
Los Angeles Area Emmy Governors Award, Kobe Bryant.
There are a lot of moments in sports where the outside world views them and has a reaction to it, an inspirational reaction to it, whereas us as the athletes simply see what the moment is right in front of us. That's the beauty of sports, when you can have moments like that that become bigger than the moment itself and inspire other people. And that's what makes sports great.
In words, how do you convey the emotions of losing a hero who embodied resilience, strength, and willpower? We all know what came next. His indelible legacy on the court. But it's his legacy off the court which propelled this hero from superstar athlete to legend. There were philanthropic efforts to an area close to home.
I think homelessness is a cause that is kind of flown under the radar. Coming home from a game, leaving Staples Center, you start looking around, you see Skid Row's literally right around the corner from where I play.
As well as countless charitable contributions to the next generation.
It's on us to challenge this generation and the generations to come to figure out what their passion is and then what their purpose is, and then to help them, providing the resources to be able to accomplish those dreams and accomplish those goals.
We watched his daughters grow up before our very eyes. And as his second daughter, Gianna, took a passion to the sport he helped redefine, Kobe in turn became an ambassador for women's basketball.
Kobe tweeted at me after I scored 60 points in a game.
She can play. I mean, you watch her game is very well balanced.
This unthinkable accident took from us a worldwide phenomenon, a basketball legend, a mentor, a husband, and a father. But it will never take his spirit, his passion, and his purpose.
Basketball is something that'll come and eventually go. The beauty in that is trying to use that time to inspire others.
Kobe, you left a huge void when we lost you earlier this year. But without question, you left the world a much better place for your having been in it. Thank you for everything you've done, the legacy you've left us, and it is truly my great privilege and honor to accept this award on your behalf. Thank you from all of us.
Thank you so very much, John, for your tribute to Kobe's legacy. There's very little comfort to find in the tragic passing of Kobe, his daughter Gianna, and all of the victims on that fateful day. But if we could hold on to anything, it's this. It is now on all of us to continue Kobe's work of advocacy, philanthropy, and empowerment. The ball is in our court. And now if there's anyone who can bring us a ray of sunshine or entire heat wave, it's our next presenter. He's not only the chief meteorologist at KABC TV in Los Angeles, he is also the inventor of the Dallas Dip. Please welcome the one and only Dallas Raines.
Hi, Pat, and good evening, everyone. I'm here to present the award for the Human Interest News Story. I love this category because every Angelino has a story to tell. And in this spirit, I'm going to let you in on a little secret of mine. People are always asking me, hey, D, is that your real name, Dallas Raines? Meteorologist in Los Angeles sounds a little Hollywood. Well, and too easy. Well, I'm here to tell you that they are absolutely right. I was born Toledo Wind Chill III. Yes, from the famous Philadelphia wind chills. And I knew to step out of my family's long shadow and forge my own path as Dallas Raines. Well, enough about me. I want to hear a little bit more about you. Here are the nominees for Human Interest News Story.
Human Interest News Story. Falun Gong Persecution. Fox 11 News at 10 p.m. KTTV TV.
Local Falun Gong practitioners rallied to call for the end of the persecution.
Mixteco, Lost in Translation. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
No, pues a esta clínica todos los días llegan bastantes pacientes que hablan solamente mixteco.
Evergreen Cemetery Hero. Eyewitness News at 5 p.m. ABC 7.
A grenade lands at the feet of his comrades. Sadao jumped on it, saving his men, but killing himself.
La Esperanza de Watts. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Las calles de Watts están infestadas de crimen. Son al menos 59 pandillas las que controlan el área.
Joe Hernandez, the voice of Santa Anita. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Joe did this without a mentor, without somebody showing him how to call a race. He developed it, he invented it.
Amanda Salas Cancer Fight. Good Day LA. KTTV TV.
You're not just beating it for yourself anymore. You're doing it for someone else. And that's bigger than yourself.
And the Los Angeles area Emmy goes to
Evergreen Cemetery Hero. Eyewitness News at 5 p.m. ABC 7.
Best Emmys ever. This is incredible. Thank you so much. David Ono would have loved to have been here, but
there were some complications with a home waxing treatment, so he couldn't make it. I'm Jeff McIntyre, and I just want to say we're so honored that this story picked up an Emmy. And recently we lost another hero, and we'd like to dedicate this to the memory of Lawson Sakai. He was not only brave on the battlefield, but he spent the rest of his life bravely sharing his experience in order to keep this very important story alive. So thank you so much.
And now, here are the nominees for the short promo News or Topical.
Short promo News Topical. Making of News. KVEA.
Desde temprano monitoreamos la información, elegimos las historias y salimos a buscarlas, por aire y por tierra.
2019 Year in Review. Follow the stories. CBS 2 KCAL 9. Bajo la Lupa. KMEX.
Fallas de 30 casos investigados solo cumplieron con 19 con los requisitos. Bajo la Lupa. Hoy solo a las 11.
First Alert. Accurate versus adequate. NBC4.
Weather Rate Certified.
SoCal's most accurate
3 years in a row. Who else can make that claim?
No one.
Breaking News. KVEA.
Desde Los Ángeles, desde México, desde Rusia, desde Roma. Y porque estamos aquí para ti, somos Telemundo 52, siempre contigo.
Broken Bread. KCET.
Maybe I can be a voice for the people that a lot of times don't get a voice.
And the Emmy goes to
Broken Bread. KCET.
If you're watching this, that means that Broken Bread has won an Emmy for Best Short Promo, News or Topical. I would imagine that right now, the entire Broken Bread team is feeling incredibly honored and is over the moon with excitement. But our show would be nothing if it wasn't for the individuals and organizations that we featured. These people have given so much of themselves to improving the lives of so many in the city of Los Angeles. So, I'd like to thank them. Thank you very much, and good night.
Next up, the nominees for Short Promo Sports. And here they are.
Short Promo Sports. Go Blue. KTLA 5.
Dodgers baseball on KTLA 5.
Los Angeles Clippers 2019 to 2020 season spot. Prime ticket. Loyalty. Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Another start for the ace. Another at-bat for the kid. Another hero waiting to be born.
CBS 2 Rams preseason advancer. One house, one dream. CBS 2.
And the Los Angeles area Emmy goes to
Go Blue. KTLA 5.
We're honored to receive this award. On behalf of Gary Ashton, Adam Smart, and myself, we'd like to thank everyone involved with this project. At Universal, we'd like to thank James and Lucas for crafting a powerful music track. At KTLA, we'd like to thank Don Corsini, John Mazolsky, John Lovelace, and the biggest Dodger fan we know, Phil Gonzalez. We'd also like to thank the team at Spectrum for assisting us with this project. Once again, thanks to everyone, and go Blue.
Today started like any other day. You got up, showered, brushed your teeth, got in your cell toes, and took a shortcut through the desert. I wonder what people without all-wheel drive capability are doing right now. Introducing the all-new Seltos.
All LA area Emmy nominees and winners are chosen by judges from within the Television Academy's active membership, and the voting procedures are overseen by the accounting firm of Ernst & Young LLP. Winners are known only by Ernst & Young until they've revealed to the director of tonight's ceremony as the show is airing. So we'd like to thank Paul Chen, Suzanne de Jong, and Andy Sale from Ernst & Young for all of their hard work.
Here's another former Governor's Award recipient, KTTV's Fox 11 news anchor, Christine Devine.
Hi, everyone. For the first award I'm presenting tonight, the Los Angeles Area Emmy for Independent Programming. There's only a single nominee. It is a remarkable feature documentary that explores the history and legacy of an everyday art, the comic strip. In Hand-Drawn Life, we are drawn into the colorful world of what could very well be the wellspring of American pop culture. A synthesis of the written word, visual mediums, and the power of the press. The comic strip puts together the puzzle of our human condition, panel by panel. This is Hand-Drawn Life.
Independent programming. Hand-Drawn Life. KCET.
There's just something about seeing a static drawing that captures the mind and can either inspire you or infuriate you the way nothing else can.
The Emmy goes to Hand-Drawn Life, KCET.
It's an honor to be selected for this award. I want to thank the Academy and all the cartoonists that appeared in this show, especially R.C. Harvey for his inspiration and support. Many thanks to my editor, Diana Jenkins, for her deft hand at helping me craft this. Without her patience and empathy for this subject, this film would not be what it is today. And many thanks to Michael Brown and Paul Venus for additional editing, and many thanks to Peter Stone for his advice and support, and of course, KCET for airing this. Thank you all.
Congratulations to Hand-Drawn Life on their LA Area Emmy win. What a beautiful tribute to such a singular art form. Our next award is for another vital piece of broadcast journalism, Environment News Story. Here are the nominees.
Environment News Story. Temporada de incendios. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Se estima que durante la última década, el Amazonas ha sido deforestado en un 18%.
Styrofoam eating superworms, creating zero-waste surfboards. Your morning on Spectrum News 1. Spectrum News 1.
The beetle larvae eat the styrofoam and basically turn it back into organic material again.
Descarga Infernal. Noticiero Telemundo a las 6 p.m. KVEA.
Thomas no se rendía frente al ejército de bomberos. Caprichoso se extendía afectando a miles de trabajadores.
The Monarch. Eyewitness News at 4 p.m. ABC 7.
The monarch is a pollinator and one of many on a rapid decline.
Without them, we don't have food.
Los Ángeles 2050. Noticias Univisión 34. KMEX.
Rumbo al futuro, varias empresas buscan opciones para construir viviendas baratas y sustentables.
And the Emmy goes to
Los Ángeles 2050. Noticias Univisión 34. KMEX.
Thank you so very much. Even virtually, this is always a humbling experience and an amazing honor. Thank you to my wonderful and slightly crazy producer, Andres Bruna, to my colleagues at Univision 34 for helping me write this love letter to the city of Los Angeles. May it work towards a sustainable, healthy, and harmonious future for all of us. This wonderful city that I love so much really deserves it. Thank you so very much.
And now, another function of news that is essential to daily life, the health or science news story. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Health Science News Story. Infancia torturada. Noticiero Telemundo a las 6 p.m. KVEA.
Mi maestra me preguntó, Yuri, ¿qué pasa en tu casa cuando no te portas bien? Y yo supe, no le puedo decir la verdad.
Piel de mariposa. Noticiero Telemundo a las 6 p.m. KVEA.
Nomás se mueren a veces y no puedo hacer nada.
No todo lo que brilla es oro. Noticias Univisión 34, KMEX.
Y aunque a la vista parece mágico, es contaminación. Se le conoce como contaminación lumínica.
Allies, Angelina Spicer, KTLA5.com.
The mentality of we'll take care of everybody else and I'll get to me last is totally a strong black woman feature.
Princesita de Hierro, Huesitos de Cristal. Noticiero Univisión 34, KMEX.
Esta niña tiene una energía, un amor, una motivación de vivir que muchos de nosotros no lo tenemos.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to
Princesita de Hierro, Huesitos de Cristal. Noticiero Univisión 34, KMEX.
Hello, everyone. I want to express my gratitude to the Academy, to my news director, Marco Flores and Sandra Salazar for their vision and support, to my cameraman, editor, and friend, Andres Bonilla, for his hard work, and of course, to America, this little girl who teaches the importance to have a strong spirit to face life every single day. This award is for her and for all the children that suffers any kind of condition that stops them from living normally as children. Thank you very much and stay safe.
He was a 6-time All-Star player for Major League Baseball and is now an All-Star analyst for Sportsnet LA. Here to present our next 3 awards is Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Thank you, Pat. So great to be here. As a retired major leaguer, I know the thrill of being on the field. But long before I stepped onto the field as a pro, I knew the thrill of being a fan. Watching your favorite team play, win or lose, is an emotional event that keeps you coming back again and again. But even if you're not there live, you can still experience the thrill of the game thanks to television. Capturing these incredible moments isn't easy, but our nominees for live sports coverage knocked it out of the park. Let's check them out.
Live sports coverage. Los Angeles Angels baseball. Mariners at Angels. Fox Sports West.
This is ground ball to second base. Renhefel falls down, picks it up, fires to first. The Angels have no hit. The Seattle Mariners.
Los Angeles Kings hockey. Fox Sports West.
He was interacting with the fans down there. It was a fun time for everybody in the building. A lot of folks came here early. He attracts that kind of attention.
Farewell, Miss Val. Women's gymnastics. Utah State versus number 2 UCLA. Pac-12 Los Angeles.
Wow.
And the LA Area Emmy for live sports coverage goes to
Farewell, Miss Val. Women's gymnastics. Utah State versus number 2 UCLA. Pac-12 Los Angeles.
Thank you to the UCLA gymnastics team and Miss Val. The Bruins continue to set the gold standard for greatness and represent women from all races and backgrounds competing together as one. They inspire hope for future generations who are still fighting for equal rights today, and we will continue to give them a voice through this platform. I also want to thank our entire live events team at the Pac-12 Network for bringing this production to life. We need to be on the right side of history in terms of equality and inclusion. We all need to use the standards set by UCLA gymnastics and Miss Val. If we do, I believe we will all be champions in society.
As anyone in the sports world knows, it's not just about the event, but also the athletes, coaches, teams, and even the fields and stadiums that have stories to tell. Here are the nominees for Sports News Story.
Sports News Story. Reaching for stars, catching dreams. KTLA 5 Morning News at 9 a.m. KTLA 5.
While others catch with both hands, 16-year-old Harley Medellin mosses with just one.
Clipper Darrell, The Beat on 1 Morning News, Spectrum News 1.
This is Darrell Bailey, better known as Clipper Darrell, a self-proclaimed super fan. Maybe you've seen his Clippers decked-out car driving around town.
Franny Field, NBC4 News at 11 p.m. NBC4.
A coach's life remembered, his legacy and lasting lessons connecting generations to come.
And the Emmy goes to
Reaching for Stars, Catching Dreams. KTLA 5 Morning News at 9 a.m. KTLA 5.
Hi, I'm Narissa Knight. On behalf of KTLA 5, Harley, my photographer Bob Davis, and the Santa Clarita Golden Valley Grizzlies, we want to thank you, the Television Academy, from the bottom of our hearts. And we want to dedicate this Sports Reporting Emmy to the team's Coach Harris, who amid this COVID-19 crisis quickly fell ill and tragically passed away. Thank you for this award. It means so much to so many.
Congratulations, everyone, and thank you, Nomar. The stars of sports reporting just keep coming with our next presenter. She's the sideline reporter for the National Football League and the courtside reporter for the LA Clippers. From Fox News, here's Christina Pink.
This next category honors the greatest teams, the biggest wins, and the most epic legends in all of Los Angeles sports. From examining the epic season that set the bar for the Lakers to over half a century of our LA Dodgers, these pieces remember the glory days as we look forward to many more to come. Here are the nominees for Best Sports Special.
Sports Special. Dodger Stories, 6 decades in LA, PBS SoCal.
And whose idea was it to move the Dodgers to Los Angeles? An extraordinary young woman named Rosalind Weiner.
Birth of a Dynasty, the 1999 to 2000 Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
We had now the best coach in basketball, the best team in the game. We were still kind of figuring ourselves out.
And the Emmy goes to...
Birth of a Dynasty, the 1999 to 2000 Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
Thank you, everyone. It's really an honor to accept this award on behalf of the Spectrum team. This was an awesome project to work on, a 4-part documentary series on the 20th anniversary of the Lakers championship, really spearheaded by Jared Stacey and Brian DeClue, and amazingly talented people, Brad Fee, Brett Teal, Greg Louie, Nick Quo, and the real heroes of the project, Jeremy Hall and Jack McGrath, for digging up footage. You guys are the best. An honor to accept this on behalf of everyone.
And now let's take a look at the nominees for Best Sports Feature.
Sports Feature. Legends of Dodger Baseball, Fernando Valenzuela, Dodgers Dugout, Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Piensa que todo el mundo aquí tiene el espíritu de Fernando Valenzuela y piensa que todo el mundo tiene la fiebre de Fernando.
Faces of LAFC, Lorraine Hammonds, LAFC postgame show, LAFC.
This team brings so much to Los Angeles. It's the glue for a lot of people.
Kobe's Journey, Backstage Lakers, Spectrum Sportsnet.
I really believe that life is happening for us, not to us. That's how I looked at cancer, and that's how I look at my life.
Our Stories, Fight on Jackson Family. Our Stories, Pac-12 Los Angeles.
Grandfather ran out of this tunnel. Dad ran out of this tunnel. Now you get to run out of this tunnel.
Los Angeles Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs' posthumous no-hitter. Angels Weekly, Fox Sports West.
You can still feel that smile. I can feel goosebumps that he's smiling down, laughing. He goes, come on, guys, we're nasty.
And the Los Angeles Area Emmy goes to...
Our Stories, Fight on Jackson Family. Our Stories, Pac-12 Los Angeles.
On behalf of the Pac-12 networks, we'd like to thank you for this award. It's an honor, and I think about storytelling and sports, and we don't always remember the games, we remember the stories, and that's exactly who John Jackson, his son, and his family are all about, and it was an honor to tell it. Thank you to the Jackson family, USC, Tim Teslow, Katie Ryan, and Clay Helton, and thank you to our team, Nick Yardley, Richard Allard, Robbie Colans, and everyone at Blue Ox Productions. It's been an honor to share the Jackson story.
Well, everyone, this is it. We are down to our final 3 awards for the evening. And we not only managed to bring Dave Lopez back, but also our last presenter, who is another recent retiree from broadcast news, living legend Fritz Coleman, a multi-hyphenate writer, performer, comic, and of course, weatherman extraordinaire. Fritz was, as his colleague Colleen Williams put it so well, the rock of the KNBC newsroom. And although his tenure in the newsroom may be over, he is, by his own admission, not going anywhere. In fact, he's with us tonight. Hi, Fritz.
Hey, Pat, how are you? Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Good to be doing anything without a mask. Although if I hear a sneeze in here, I'm pulling this out. This is what it would look like if Satan were your dentist. Anyway, I'm happy to be a part of the program tonight. I'm 3 weeks into retirement, or as it's referred to, the Witness Protection Program. I'm just so proud of the work that the local news has done throughout all of Southern California, imparting all kinds of valuable information during the pandemic. You all should be very proud of yourself. I'm so happy to thank all my coworkers who are watching tonight from NBC4 for giving me such a beautiful home. For 39 and a half years, I did the same forecast every day. Morning clouds and fog, hazy afternoon sun. The fact that I was paid to do that might be the greatest scam ever perpetrated in show business. So I love you guys. Congratulations to all the winners and the candidates tonight. Let's get on with the awards. Let's take a look now at the candidates for regularly scheduled daily morning newscast.
regularly scheduled daily morning newscast, 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. Your morning on Spectrum News 1 at 7 a.m. Spectrum News 1. Noticiero Telemundo 52 a las 6 a.m. KBEA. KTLA 5 Morning News at 6 a.m. KTLA 5. Good Day LA. KTTV TV. A primera hora. KMEX. Today in LA at 5 a.m. NBC4.
And the Emmy goes to?
We have two winners in this category. The Emmy goes to Noticiero Telemundo 52 a las 6 a.m. KBEA.
Hello, we are Alejandro Ortiz and Guillermo Ochoa. It's an honor to speak on behalf of the entire professional morning crew of Telemundo 52. First, we have to be grateful to all the people that day by day allow us into their homes, joining them while they get ready to start the day. Thank you to the Academy for recognizing the effort of every one of the Telemundo 52 morning team, a team of professionals and hard workers. Congratulations to all of them. This commits us to be better every day in the benefit of the Southern California Hispanic community. Thank you very much.
And the Emmy also goes to A Primera Hora, KMEX.
On behalf of our morning news team, I would like to say thank you for this recognition. Special thanks to our executive producer for the great leadership, Jacqueline Ramirez, Marco Flores, talent, of course, Gabriela Teixier, Anabel Sedano, Cecilia Bogran. This is definitely one of the hardest working teams. I just am very honored to work with this team. And we never, God knows these hours are difficult, but we never take for granted the opportunity we have to inform and empower our community. Thank you.
And now we have the candidates for regularly scheduled daily daytime newscast.
Regularly scheduled daily daytime newscast, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Noticias Univisión 34 a las 6, KMEX. NBC4 News at 4 p.m., NBC4. Noticiero Telemundo 52 a las 12 p.m., KBEA. CBS 2 News at 6 p.m., CBS 2. KTLA 5 News at 1 p.m., KTLA 5. Fox 11 News at 5 p.m., KTTV TV.
And the Los Angeles area Emmy goes to
NBC4 News at 4 p.m., NBC4.
Thank you so much to our entire news team, especially our producer, Michael Ziegler, our senior executive producer, Carlos Hopkins, our news director, Renee Washington, our anchors, Michael Brownlee and Carolyn Johnson, and sending a special message to everybody, whether you're working in the newsroom or from home. Thank you for all the hard work that you do, and to your families for supporting us all while we do it. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
And appropriately enough, the final award for the evening is for regularly scheduled daily evening newscast. Here are the candidates.
Regularly scheduled daily evening newscast, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. CBS 2 News at 11 p.m., CBS 2. Noticiero Telemundo 52 a las 11 p.m., KBEA. Eyewitness News at 11 p.m., ABC 7. Fox 11 News at 10 p.m., KTTV TV. KTLA 5 News at 10 p.m., KTLA 5. NBC4 News at 11 p.m., NBC4. Noticias Univisión 34, solo a las 11, KMEX.
And the Los Angeles area Emmy goes to
Eyewitness News at 11 p.m., ABC 7.
On behalf of ABC 7, I am humbled and honored to accept this award for Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock. Special thank you to our President and General Manager, Cheryl Fair, our former News Director, Rob Elmore, our Assistant News Director, Pam Chen, Executive Producer, Matt Worster, and Producer, Tracy Bright, and all the people in front of and behind the camera who work so tirelessly every night to bring you Eyewitness News at 11. We are humbled by this award, and we thank you.
Well, everyone, I can't think of a higher note on which to end our show. Thank you to all of our presenters, nominees, and of course, our winners. Have a beautiful night, everyone.